Welcome to Hayes Post News. I'm Becky Kaiser. Hayes USD 489's school board members have approved a resolution to adopt a 1% increase in the local option budget. The special meeting was called Monday night via a signed waiver in order to meet a June 30th state deadline to pass an LOB. The LOB will need to be approved by the community through a mail ballot vote. Increasing the local option budget to 31% of the general fund would generate about $200,000. According to a district news release, the changes in state school funding has left the school district with this as the only option to enhance revenues. General operating funds for USD 489 have declined from $24.6 million in 2008-2009 to $23.3 million for this school year. You can read the entire news release with details of the budget and the local option budget election online at Hayes Post. More than 100 community members attended the Board of Education's work session Monday for a discussion of possible cuts and fee increases, those to make up for a $1.3 million budget shortfall the district faces for next school year. Superintendent Dean Katz said the district has already notified 16 staff members their contracts likely would not be renewed. Proposed fee changes include a new $150 transportation fee for busing students who live within a 2.5-mile radius of the attending school, and a $30 increase to workbook and material fees. Both fees would exempt families in the reduced or free lunch plan. The proposed staff cuts and fee increases will be on the agenda of next Monday's school board meeting. Hayes USD 49 has so far received 6 applications to fill a vacant seat. Luke Oborny and Sarah Rankin submitted their names this week for consideration. Oborny has a degree in communications from Fort Hays State University. He's a customer sales supervisor sales trainer for Rural Telephone Next Tech. Sarah Rankin is a KU graduate with degrees in business administration and sociology. Rankin is the fundraising chairwoman for the O'Laughlin School PTA, where she's volunteered since 2010. The other announced candidates are Chris Munch, Gerald Brown, Andy Fox, and Patrick Scott. Applicants have until Friday to apply for that vacancy. An anonymous donation of land valued at $2.5 million gives a huge boost to the Power of One scholarship campaign for Fort Hays State University students. During a news conference Tuesday morning, Fort Hays State retiring President Ed Hammond and Dr. John Greathouse, Agriculture Department Chairman, said an endowed fund will be established with that gift, providing support for agriculture and English scholarships for many years to come.
And this individual has been involved with us for a number of years and is totally committed to making sure that Fort Hays State is successful in the future, and wanted to make this gift before I retired from the presidency, which is getting closer every single day.
This gift truly recognizes the tangible importance of providing scholarship funds to our students to help offset their costs of their education. This individual also, though, recognizes the intangible value of these financial resources that really carry the emotional message of encouragement to our students that really say, I believe in you, I want to help you financially to achieve your goals, and we're very fortunate that the donor has taken this position to help out our students both in English and in agriculture as well.
The donor has several degrees from Fort Hays State. The $2.5 million gift, one of the largest ever at Fort Hays State, brings the campaign total to $6.7 million. That's 80% of the $8 million goal. The 718 Main Administrative Center is closer to construction as the Ellis County Commission Monday evening voted to advertise for bids for the project. Architects presented the commission and department heads with their first look at the redesign during last week's meeting. No major changes were made this week. One of the main issues facing the project is how to address the hole left in the main floor by removing the staircase to the basement. But the commission voted to go ahead with the bidding process and figure out an answer as they move forward. As Ellis County continues to negotiate with employee unions and deal with a high turnover rate in some departments, the County Commission is looking at a wage and benefit study. At Monday evening's meeting, they gave approval to seek proposals for a company to complete the survey. County Administrator Greg Sun says doing the study now will affect the ongoing negotiations the county has with employee unions. Under the current system, employees start at the lowest level. The study will help update job descriptions, some of which haven't changed since the 1980s. It will also help set a wage scale that works, something Sun says the county does not have right now.
It's that bittersweet time at Keller Furniture Galleries when we must say goodbye to sofas, chairs, bedroom sets, mattresses, accessories, lamps, and pictures. Lucky for you, this means you'll get the chance to get great merchandise at closeout prices. All sales are final and are available on a first-come basis. Bring your trucks or delivery is available. Hurry in for the last chance sale at Keller Furniture Galleries, 1400 East 8th in Hayes. See us in the Next Tech directory.
Save 10% on all special order Gherkin windows and doors this month only at Heartland Building Center. Gherkin products can make your new or existing residential property more energy efficient when using the latest technology in glass coating that rejects the sun without obstructing your view. Save 10% now through the end of April on all special order Gherkin windows and doors at Heartland Building Center.
Heartland takes your building needs to heart.
Experience the difference of driving a 2014 Cadillac now at James Motor Company in downtown Hayes.
See Cadillac CTS Sedan, Motor Trend's Car of the Year.
The all-new CTS is a driver's car in the truest sense of the term, and one test drive will make you a believer in quality.
The Cadillac CTS Sedan Luxury Collection is fun to drive, and you'll have easy access to plush interiors that wrap you in comfort.
What are you waiting for? Select a car that has striking design inside and out.
The Cadillac Collection is waiting for you now at James Motor Company in downtown Hayes.
This is a news update from the Salina Post. A Junction City man has entered a guilty plea in federal court to one count of accessing child pornography with the intent to view. U.S. Attorney Barry Grissom says Monday that 43-year-old Scott Deppish admitted to the charge and will be sentenced on July 7th. Deppish faces a maximum of 10 years in federal prison and a fine of $250,000. Deppish acknowledged back on February 12th of 2013, investigators found images on a desktop computer and 2 hard drives that depicted children engaged in sexual conduct. Investigators also found images of a known victim that shows a young female child engaged in sexual conduct with an adult male. Chapman police reporting the arrest of 4 people this month following the execution of 3 search warrants that were issued following a lengthy investigation into the alleged illegal possession and or sale of drugs. Those arrested include 20-year-old Nicholas Brantley on several narcotics-related charges and 18-year-old Aaron Renshaw and 2 juveniles. The juveniles were released to the Dickinson County Juvenile Intake while Brantley and Renshaw were booked into the Dickinson County Jail. Drug-related items and suspected illegal narcotics were seized. The Dickinson County Drug Task Force and Patrol Division worked with the Chapman Police Department on the execution of the search warrants. Reports have been turned over to the Dickinson County Attorney's Office, and authorities are waiting to file formal charges. More arrests are expected as the case continues. The annual D-Day Remembrance event held at the Dwight D. Eisenhower Presidential Library and Museum in Abilene will be a little bit bigger this year. This year marks the 70th anniversary of the historic day when Allied forces stormed the beaches of Normandy to fight Nazi Germany. The museum and library will hold a remembrance ceremony the morning of June 5th on their campus in Abilene. Other events scheduled for the weekend include a C-47 flyover, concerts including the 1st Infantry Division Band, and Symphony at Sunset. Panel discussions will feature first-hand accounts of the day, and the event will be free to the public. However, a $5 recommended donation is being asked for those who attend the concerts. Kansas and Arizona will get more time to respond to the request by federal election officials for a stay and a ruling requiring them to enforce state laws requiring new voters to document their U.S. citizenship. U.S. District Court Judge Eric Melgren gave the states until Friday to file their arguments against his ruling. In March, Melgren had ordered the agency to immediately modify its national voter registration form to add special instructions for Arizona and Kansas residents about those states' proof of citizenship requirements. The U.S. Election Assistance Commission and Voting Rights Group want Melgren to stay the ruling while the case goes to the 10th Circuit Court of Appeals. Both states contend the requirements prevent voter fraud. Critics of such laws view them as suppressing voter turnout. This has been a news update from the Salina Post.
Thanks, Randy, and be sure to check our website for more news and other information. It's hayespost.com. The Hayes Fire Department is conducting some early morning trainings this week, and you are invited to watch. That story and the weather forecast coming up after this break.
If you've ever felt like a bank was doing you a favor when you applied for a car loan, a vacation loan, or any loan, that's a very good sign you were at the wrong bank. The right bank for the money you need for the things you want is Bank of Hayes. We've made lending easy, friendly, quick. For the next car, the next boat, the next vacation, let Bank of Hayes show you how we've built better ways for you to get the money you need.
Building better ways, the Bank of Hayes.
Why go anywhere else but Horizon Appliance and Electronics for quality name brand appliances like Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Maytag, plus many state-of-the-art electronics such as Samsung, LG, and Sharp TVs, plus America's most recommended mattress, Tempur-Pedic, even Traeger grills. A full selection of quality appliances, electronics, and mattresses all under one roof. Horizon Appliance and Electronics in Hayes, open 7 days a week.
For all the reasons, in the end, you do it for them. Advanced Funeral Planning. It keeps your family informed, creates memories the way you'd like them crafted, and it makes sure everyone is prepared. Pre-planning. It just makes sense. Brock's North Hill Chapel, Hayes.
Imagine throwing a tomato at an evil character or a referee while watching your favorite sports team on TV. Eagle Fusion has preloaded games like Tomato, bowling, video poker, and more. Let the fun begin with Eagle Fusion for only $5 per month. Call 877-61-EAGLE today.
Imagine your TV showing you who's on the phone before you reach for it. Eagle Fusion's built-in caller ID displays who's calling. Get Eagle Fusion for only $5 per month by calling 877-61-EAGLE today.
The Hayes Fire Department is conducting a training exercise Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday mornings this week to simulate attacking a large fire. Chief Gary Brown says the drill includes the 5 on-duty firefighters quickly placing 2 high-stream water hoses to control a large building fire or to keep such a fire from spreading to other buildings. By conducting the exercises in Auble-Bickle Park, the water is also helping the grass to grow.
We are very cognizant of the city's water warning. We are abiding by the no outdoor water use after 10 a.m. rule. And we've also cut our training like this, our use of water for training like this in half in order to conserve water and in recognition of the fact that the city's wells are getting low and that we need to conserve water. All of us need to work together to conserve water.
In compliance with the Hayes water warning, the fire department has reduced its water use for training and maintenance by 50%.
We will be windy and cool overnight, down to 40 for the low with a south wind at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Sunny during the day on Wednesday. A cold front arriving during the afternoon with a high 67. And then rain moves in late Wednesday night into Thursday. Some snow likely Thursday morning. From the Eagle Storm Watch Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Dan Holliday.
And that is Hayes Post News. I'm Becky Kaiser. Thanks for joining us.